Hello folks, this is David with RocksFast.com, where we only sell 100% American-made products. I just wanted to touch base with you quickly on one of our newer product lines that's actually becoming more and more popular nowadays, and it's these DekoRRA backflow enclosures, backflow protection covers. What these do is, the backflow valve, as many of you are probably already aware, it's kind of a U-shaped metal. It's got piping, and then in the middle, it's an upside down U. So it comes out of the ground about usually about 2 feet or so, and then we'll go to the left or right, usually 3 feet, and then back down into the ground. And then in the middle of that length of pipe, it's copper pipe in most cases, and in the middle of that length of pipe is the backflow prevention device, and basically it prevents water from say your garden hose or whatever from flowing back into your drinking water supply, and it's a safety precaution, and they're becoming more and more popular, and more and more required by residential and commercial building codes. And there's a need to cover those up. For one, in residential applications, they're pretty ugly to look at. You don't want kids messing with them. There's quite a bit of theft. The people will hack them off and sell the pieces for scrap metal, which is pretty lame, but unfortunately pretty common. So long story short is, lots of folks want to cover these up, and what we have here are some real nice, extremely durable yet economical solutions for covering up these backflow prevention valves. One of the most popular, well, first off, we offer 2 different sizes. Both are made by DekoRRA in the USA. There's the 301 size, which is for small to medium small units, ½ inch, 1 inch. Then we have the larger XL size 302, which are for the larger inch and possibly up to 2 inch. It really depends on how the backflow is laid out. So you can't really just say, okay, it's 1 inch, so this one's going to work. It really depends on how high it is, how long it is, and some other factors. But going into the 301, which is the smaller of the two, we're going to focus more on this particular model in this video. As you can see here, it's a 2-piece. So you have the base and then the top, which would slide over the backflow device. I can show you some pictures here. It has these locking tabs, which are really nice for padlocks. There's one on each side, so when the case comes down over this pops up through a hole, and you put the padlock right here. And here's where you would pound this into the ground, or if you have a concrete slab or whatever, you can use anchors, but this will keep it securely fastened to the ground. And here we have some of the filter, a shot of the filter media that slides in here, and that provides for water flow and also ventilation. There's a close-up of the texture on this, which is really nice. They use the same technology here, DekoRRA does, that when they manufacture these covers that they do when they manufacture their artificial rocks. So it's got a real nice kind of a grainy, rough, gritty texture to it, which is looks great out in the yard. And it's available in this color, which is a tan color, and also the green turf color. And here's a shot of the side of it with the cover on. And there it is, a little bit farther away. Here's another shot of where you could put the stakes, and then the tabs for the locking. You can kind of see the tab. Well, here's one right here, one of the locking tabs. And one thing that's important when you're sizing these, you want to be sure that you measure the backflow. You want to measure the length, meaning left to right, and also the height and then the width of the actual backflow unit, which will be probably up here somewhere. You got to make sure that this cover is wide enough. If it's not, you may need the larger version. But this is a mistake a lot of people make, is they forget to check this out here and make sure that the width of the actual backflow unit is going to fit in with wherever it ends up according to the height. But these charts are real nice because it gives you a real good idea of what exactly this particular backflow enclosure can handle. One last thing, these are available in 3 different classes. The ASSE classes. By that, there's class 1, which means it's insulated and heated. It's got an electric heat tape, which is included. It just plugs into a standard outlet if you need total freeze protection. Class 2 here is insulated. It's just insulated, so it's good R13 insulation. It's good for frost protection. And then the class 3 is just the enclosure. There's no heat or insulation involved with that one. All right, and that about does it for the 301 backflow enclosures. If you have any other particular questions or need help with sizing or anything, you can always just come to the website here and go to the fast sizing help. You can enter in the dimensions of your backflow, and we'll get right back to you with some suggestions on what's going to work out for you. All right, well, thank you very much. Again, this is RocksFast.com, and have a great day.